Hello. Today is 2025 April 30. So welcome to this week Middle East Economic Weekly Observation. Start from UAE. IMA contributes $1 billion to promote Dubai's global infrastructure. So in this $1 billion, including the modernization of Burj Khalifa facade with next generation lighting and projection systems. And in the 2024, the IMA Group they delivered project sales nearly 70 billion dirham. It is almost $20 billion. It's an annual hike of 72% from 40 billion. I think this is about a year hike. And Meydan Free Zone launched the FARI, the UAE's fastest 60 minutes business license solution. So this solution is kind of one window solution. They can provide the visa application, corporate bank account setup process, and also including some office rental as well. I think it's all this seamless solution. Yeah, here is mentioned the lease agreement, all within the same hour. It's very cool. So your open business in Dubai will be very very convenient, but it costs year and every year. And I can continue with this. There's a news like there's some businessman from India. They said there's no grabs, no queues in Dubai, and only just he mentioned that he can set up business in Dubai in days, and India's bureaucratic is a nightmare. So he mentioned in India they open a bank account. They it's not mentioned here. Yeah, in India you open bank account, you want to register a license, it's all need some under table money to dealing with the relationship. So it costs a lot. Okay, let's continue with UAE. So I think in the last week, Sheikh Mohammed he went to Japan and with Japan the Osaka Expo to see the UAE pavilion. I think he mentioned in the Twitter that is the expo is very good. He's very happy with that, and also he's more happy with the UAE pavilion. So he's very satisfied. And in the last week, there's a report mentioned Dubai is the best city in the world for female solo travelers. Um, it's the best city in the world for female solo travelers. Uh, so in the same year, Dubai was ranked as the second safest city and the cleanest in the world. And yes, it's all, but it's not it's from the very formal organization. It's from the insurance my trip. It's from some small. I think it's from some small institute in this ranking. But it's a very good reference. And here is about Minasa. Here's Saudi Arabia's real GDP. Is expected to grow by 3% in 2025, and in 2026 is expected to be 3.7%, according to the latest World Economic Outlook by the IMF. The forecast marks a downward revision of 0.3 percentage points for 2025 and 0.4 percentage for the 2026, compared with the projection issued in January. I think that's because the situation getting worse, because Donald Trump is in the position, and also there's many people they went to Saudi in the last few years, and they didn't make much money. They lost all their investment, and considering the current situation, so they have some downward revision of the projection. So compared with Saudi Arabia, IMF projects Bahrain GDP to grow by 2.8% in 2025. Qatar is 2.4%, Oman 2.3%, Kuwait is 1.9%, and the UAE is expected to have a 4% growth rate in 2025 and 5% in 2026. So that's why I still hold my stocks in the UAE market because the economic environment is still very good, is stable. So in some short term, like in the last few weeks, the tariff shock has some influence on the UAE stock market, but it's not influence fundamentally. The fundamentals still good. And the IMF has also forecast Egypt's economic growth 3.8% for the 2025. It's an upgrade from the previous estimate of 3.6%. So Egypt, I don't know what's happening in Egypt. Egypt, from my knowledge, from the news, Egypt is not very good. It's not a good place. I don't know why all the economic figures are good, but from the news, it's not very good. So if I got chance, I can go and have a visit. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. And I also don't know if there's some good opportunity or no. But I heard that maybe it's because of the monetary policy. I heard that Egypt has some more inflation, some hyperinflation is going on. Maybe it's because the monetary policy has such an economic boost, but from society side, its situation is not very good. Maybe I don't know. China and the Middle East. So demand for Chinese stock lifts Hong Kong exchange profits. So in the last few, I think in the last few months, mm, yeah, in the last few months, so global fund have moved to Hong Kong to increase the some stocks in Hong Kong market. They pump a lot, including the Chinese high tech companies and also the companies like this, Michelle like. Yeah, so it's getting welcomed by the global investors and also boost Hong Kong's change profit up 42% from the same period last year. So it's a big recovery. It's a good news. And the Eurozone business activity stagnates as trade wars hit service. So the PMI fell to 50.1 from the 50.9 in March. So just narrowly above the 50 threshold expansion from the separating the expansion from contraction. And both of Europe's two biggest economies, they saw surprise weakness in services. Yeah, so Europe is falling. It's keep falling. I was thinking today, like Europe, they have emphasized too much on the democracy, on the human freedom, but they have ignored the basic demand of the security. The society in the Europe is not very safe, and they ignore that, but they have emphasized so much on the human freedom. So I think I think this is the big cause for today's Europe. I hope they can recognize that and become better. Yeah, I have good some memory in Europe. Here is global commodities and bond yields. So uh yeah, I just delete this. It's not yeah. Okay, let's look at the Michigan consumer sentiment. So it reached the lowest level in the last few almost the lowest level can be compared with the pandemic and also can be compared with the global financial crisis. So I heard that the people in America, they also entered to the extremely low consumption time. Here it comes the top 10 cities for female solo travelers. So the first one is Dubai, and if I got chance, I want to visit all these places. I have visited Dubai, Madrid. Well, Madrid is surprisingly, I don't have much. I think it's kind of dangerous place, Madrid, in my opinion. It's ranked as top the third place. Chiang Mai is a very good place, very peace. So if I have time, I want to go to Poland, Krakow, and also go to Germany. Wow, but Poland may involved in the in the Europe war, so it's kind of will be dangerous. Austria is a good place, and Singapore I have not been there yet. And Greece, Heraclean, yeah, okay. Like a chance, I want to go there as well. Okay, let's look at the oil. Mm, this is about gas. So in the last week, we all know that there's a big shortage of electricity in Europe, happening in Spanish, in Spain, in Portugal, in French, I think. Um, because Europe has relied too much on the gas from the Russia, so it caused there's some influence in their uh power grid supply. The red figure is the European gas slides following tepid Asian demand. So basically, it's saying the Europe natural gas declined as a drop in purchase. In Asia, freed up more fuel to refill the depleted inventories. And China's monthly imports of liquefied natural gas will slump more than 20% from a year earlier. Indian buyers are also switching from purely LNG to cheaper oil products. So basically it's the net daily change in EU inventory. So their inventory has been experienced a big shortage in the last few months and just has a few recovery, but it's not big much. Here is about oil. So for the oil, there's a big volatile in the last few weeks, and on one side, uh, because of the trade war happening, uh, so there's a big concern of the demand side of the oil, and at the same time, OPEC countries they have led to add more oil supply. So in the last week, we have seen the oil tumbed below 60. But in last 2 weeks, I think the projection of the economy getting better. The tariff has been cancelled, so the uh, we have seen all the market has come back, and also the oil price has come back as well. Uh, but interesting is here is can be seen from this curve. This is about this is Brent forward curve. Uh, we can see in the short term, within 9 months, the Brent future uh, is downward, but in the long term, more than 10 months, is steady up. So 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 the recent sentiment really gave a big concern of the oil's future. So this trend is very rare in the history. So there are just more oil data. Here's it's about U.S. oil stock are historically low. It's about inventory at Cushing or comma. So it's the same level with the with the time after the global financial crisis. With the hard time, and also same level with the hard time in 2015. here is the refiner profitability. It is still above the average. So that's why these two figures has support today's oil price to above 860 per barrel, because one thing is the inventory is low, so they can still buy the oil at a cheaper at a low price and put in the inventory as a reserve for the future. And also, second factor is that the refinery profitability is still very good. So this refiner, they can purchase oil. Uh, so all this can be seen big demand on the oil. So which support the oil price. So in conclusion, so with oil price will be stable in the near future, and also the economy in the Middle East will not be very bad. I think this uh, I can jump to this part. So this part I saw it from Bloomberg. It's talking about some several uh, several factors to buy property will be influenced. One factor is the oil price, but I have seen the oil price will be stable in the short term and even in the long term, because we have seen the future futures price is it's uptrend and above 60. But in short term, the Trump's policy brings some more uncertainty to the market, and it will have some more influence to the property. I think the major influence is we have to back to the supply and demand. So currently there are so much supply on the market. So when all this supply reach the market, the oversupply will cause the price down for sure. Um, Even today, you open the UAE's property market, you look for some rental houses, you will see there's plenty of empty houses are available for sale for rent. So this is today's market. Okay, let's look at the UAE's property market, UAE's financial market. So in the last week, Dubai financial market increased 2.7%. Abu Dhabi exchange increased 1.8%. So globally, all these markets have some influence, but DFM lead the top. And for the companies from DFM, we have seen the Do has a 6.4% increase in the last week, and also NBD has 6% increase. IMA has 4.5% increase. These are good companies, very stable, very good outlook, and very good dividend policy. Ada they performed very well in the last year. They got a 33% increase in the net profit in Q1. Um, Talabat, Talabat they will distribute 1.7 fil. I think this dividend rate is about 1%. It's very low dividend rate. Yeah, there's not much. So I don't know how is the price performed. Yeah. It's just the same as I have expected. So it's very low dividend rate. So it's very unattractive to me. Dubai Aziz Best City of Arabia launched 75 billion dirham mid-price mainland community. This project is is in the very far in the desert called the City of Arabia. Okay. Price beginning at 550,000 for studio. Oh my god, it's a big money. And Sharjah records 13.2 billion in real estate transaction in Q1, up 31.9%. Here's Qatar. Uh, Qatar is almost, here's a figure like $121 million in a week. It's almost the same level with Sharjah. Sharjah currently is double the figure of the Qatar weekly. Yeah, if you calculate, you will see. So, Dubai's retail sales up 22.4%. Commercial deals rise 18.2% in Q1. So this is Q1 data. We have seen this many times before. I think Q2 data is it's just finished 1 month. I think yeah. I think April data will be good as well. It's not getting worse. It's not getting worse yet. Here is the Dubai the sales value. We can see like it's about the total number of 10 million plus homes sold in Dubai. So before 2020, there are not much huge luxury house sold in Dubai, but in the last few years, there are many luxury house are sold in Dubai. So there is a huge increase in numbers. Okay, let's look at the crypto. So uh, here's some sovereign fund. They bet on Bitcoin as a global gold alternative. So they have some crypto reserve as well, in addition to gold reserve. Yeah, there's a Trump Tower in Dubai, and Eric Trump confirmed the crypto payments will be allowed for Trump Tower, Dubai. So it's very interesting. Like legally, there's only the legalized currency can be used in purchasing goods in Dubai. And also there's some exemption in the special area. For example, in DIFC, the Dubai allow DIFC to use the cryptocurrency as a media for the transaction. But this Trump Tower, it located in the mainland of Dubai. So the before officially the government it's against the local government law. Uh, and before the developers, they will secretly accept your payment in crypto, but they will never officially saying that they accept crypto as a payment media. I think this is the first time, or maybe the the first influential time saying that the crypto can be paid to to purchase property in Dubai. So just because his big name and his father is the president of United States, so he can say that. Okay, so this is all for the last week. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week. Bye bye.